Hello, I am Vadani Ariyam. In this video, I'm going to talk about the daily task of an accounting staff in a business. A business should have a dedicated accounting staff to carry out the daily tasks. If not, the company faces problems, difficulties. A person with interest in accountancy, good with figures, good communication, and interpersonal skills is a person suitable for the job of an accounting staff. Now let me look at the daily tasks of an accounting staff to keep everything up to date. An accounts assistant will directly work for an accountant, recording daily transactions in an accounting program. In addition, will do the filing, attending phone calls, deal with the customers and external agencies. Further, all the bookkeeping duties done by accounting staffs to keep the system to run smoothly. These accounting staffs will work either part-time or full-time, and they'll be maybe on a permanent or temporary contract. That depends on the situation of the company, of the owner. The usual duties of an accounting staff are accounts preparation, bookkeeping and payroll, learning to use accounting packages and use the packages in performing the recordings, VAT returns, monthly reconciliation of all the accounts, producing trial balance, credit control, working with the spreadsheets, sales and purchase ledgers and journals as well. The success of a business depends on a proper implementation of an accounting system, suitable accounting system. The role of an accountant is to make sure that the accounting system, suitable accounting system, has been implemented in the business, and that staffs are well trained to run the accounting functions. And the accounts assistants perform all the tasks, bookkeeping tasks mentioned above, and the senior staff will do the finalization of the accounts. They will produce financial statement to arrive profit and loss of the company. The bookkeeper will extract all the balances from the books after the completion of the postings of figures to the ledgers. A statement prepared with these balances is called the trial balance. The trial balance has to balance the debit. Trial balance will have the debit and the credit side, and will have to balance. If not, there will be a issue that either the original postings have been made, there were mistakes in the original postings, or some figures have been missed out. Either way, the bookkeeper has to go back and search for the mistake and rectify the situation, and finally make sure the trial balance balances. Otherwise, there will be problems. You cannot produce, the figures won't be right. Then the accountant and the senior staff will do the balance work. They will extract the profit and loss account. In that situation, the bookkeeper have to go back and check all the figures. That is for the trial balance. Now, based on the trial balance, the senior staff will produce the profit and loss account. The profit and loss account reviews expenses, purchases, income during a particular period. These figures only shows whether you have made a profit or loss during that period. It is important that you have to get these figures right, because the calculation of tax liability depends on this report. You can see the sample profit and loss account, trial balance, and the balance sheet. I'm going to talk about balance sheet, all that in my website. I have just left it there. Then the accountant will prepare the balance sheet. These are called the financial statements, balance sheet. A balance sheet is a statement which is massively important to the business. It comprises three parts: assets, that is what you own, or you may be lease, or whatever it is, the buildings, the equipments, the machinery and everything. And the current assets means the debtors and the people who have to pay you money. All those are called assets and fixed assets and current assets. And liabilities then, which you owe the other people. The company is creditors. Company owes the money to other people. Those are the liabilities for the company. And the retained earnings. The liabilities, the total of the liabilities taken out from the total of the assets, the balance will be retained earnings, known as capital and reserves. It is the balance left over when assets less liabilities, and it shows the true financial position of the company. The year-end process includes the preparation of the trial balance, profit and loss account, and the balance sheet. These are done at the end of a particular period and to do the tax calculations. And then the work will start for the next financial year. The bookkeeper will start with the postings and the normal bookkeeping procedures. The profit and loss account and the balance sheet statements are used by the accountants, the senior staffs, to produce the budget and cash flow forecast. When the profit and loss account and the balance sheet is done for a financial period, the figures will be accurate, and the figures you can depend on the figures to do anything. So to do the budgets and the cash flow, the accountant will do the forecast estimated figures for the following financial year, depending on those figures. That's how it works. I have left a copy of the sample copy of the balance sheet as well in my website. These accounting functions have to be done by the bookkeeper on a daily basis, and the accountant will do the financial statements on a monthly basis. The accountant will check all the figures. They will implement a system to check all the figures which has been done by the bookkeeper, and the accountant will finalize the figures for the owners, the directors of the company. This is how it works. If these are not done properly, the company will be facing difficulties in the near future. Hope you understood the principles of trial balance, profit and loss account. I have done it's just an overview. Hope you enjoy the video as well. If you like this video, please share it. Thank you for watching my video. I will see you in another one. Thank you. Bye for now.